Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Blondie. Today I'm going to be making a very easy rice dish. So let me go over all the ingredients with you. To get started, I used 2 cups of white rice, and I like to soak it in hot water for 10 minutes, and then I run it through the strainer under cold water till it runs clear. You want all of the white, like filmy substance to run clear. And then I just set it over this bowl to drip dry. Next, I used some canned mixed vegetables. You can use frozen as well, but this is what I had. I have a quarter piece of a white onion, 1.5 cloves of fresh garlic, 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. And to my blender, I've actually already added 4 cups of water. For every cup of rice, you want to add 2 cups of water. So we are working with 2 cups of rice, therefore I'm using 4 cups of water. Okay, and then I always use cooking spray prior to starting this dish, and some olive oil. And let me just tell you, for rice, you are gonna need like a very good pot with a lid, okay? If you do not have like a really good, like heavy duty pot with like a secure lid, like an airtight lid, your rice is not gonna come out good. So you really do need to invest in a like a airtight, I'm trying to move this, an airtight pan with a lid, okay? So to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my pan like that with cooking spray so that my rice does not stick. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil like that. Seems like a lot, but it's really not. You want all of your rice to become saturated with the oil, because if you do not, then your rice is not going to come out good. So let's see here. Give it like another minute. We want our pot to be really, really hot. The oil needs to be really hot, or else the rice is not going to cook evenly. So that's what you need to do. You need to make sure there's enough oil in your pan and your pan's hot enough, your oil's hot enough, or else it will not come out good. So rice, I eat a lot of rice. I love rice, like all different variations of rice I love. This is one I make a lot because it's just like full of flavor and it's easy, and I always have these ingredients in my refrigerator and pantry. If I don't use the canned vegetables, I have the frozen ones. So it's getting hot, so we will go ahead and get started. Let me just drain a little bit of water that we have here. Okay, there we go. That's the sound you want. That's how you know your oil is hot and ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is just move the rice around. You want to make sure all of the rice is coated in the oil. And for this rice, I like to use canola oil. I've used olive oil too, but I just prefer to use canola oil for this. So this is not like making like red Mexican rice where you want to brown the rice. You don't want to do that. You want to just coat the rice, and it will turn like a slight like yellow hue. That's what you want. And then that's when you know we're ready to add our veggies, is when it starts to turn a little bit of color. So I'm actually making another dish to pair with this. I'll be uploading a video. Once I make this, I'm going to start on that dish, so stay tuned for that, so you'll get to see what we are having for tonight's dinner. Getting it started. What time is it? It's 12:40, so getting dinner started early. I just want to get it done, and so I don't have to worry about it, and I can get other things done. I always try to like prepare like 1 week in advance, like what I'm gonna be making, just so like when I go grocery shopping, I feel like I end up spending more money if I don't plan ahead, because then I just go in there and I see everything and then I just grab everything, and then like a lot of the stuff just goes to waste and we end up throwing it out, which is a waste of money. And especially in this economy with everything rising with inflation, it just, and groceries are so expensive, like everything is going up. So I just try to write down, like make a grocery list, but I can't tell you how many times I've made the grocery list and then walked out of the house and then I get to the store and realize that I left my grocery list at home. So that is not good. So a lot of times, like what I do now is I just try to do it on my phone, so I have it with me because I can't leave anywhere without my phone. Okay, so see, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Ouch, I just burned myself. Okay, it's like a little bit yellow and that's what you want. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add my vegetables like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this around a little bit. These vegetables will flavor the rice. Like these vegetables give like the rice a really good flavor. So it's not just like the ingredients of everything else, it's the vegetables give it a really good flavor. Okay, I forgot to blend my mixture, so let's go ahead and do that. So to my 4 cups of water, I'm adding a quarter piece of white onion. I'm adding one and a half piece of garlic, and then I'm adding my 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my lid on. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this. Okay, now I've got that nice and blended. So our rice is pretty much ready to go. It has the color we want, it has the saturation of the oil we want, and the vegetables have been mixed in the right way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my mixture. Okay, just like that. I'm going to turn the heat up. I'm going to give it a quick swirl. You don't want to swirl it too much because then your rice will turn out mushy and you don't want that. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. This lid is airtight, so you need to really invest in an airtight pan for your rice, or else it's not going to come out good and you'll just end up throwing your rice away. So basically now what we're looking for the rice to start bubbling all around the edges, like the entire rice, and once it's bubbling in the center, then you're ready to go. And when I say ready to go, I mean turn your rice on low, and I set my timer for 20 minutes, but I've been doing this for years. So let me stress this to you, every pot is different. This is a really thick pot, so this is how long the rice takes for me to make it come out perfect, but every like stovetop and every pan will vary. So what was I gonna say? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna once it starts boiling around everywhere, like I told you, I'm gonna turn the flame down low. I'm gonna time it for 20 minutes, and at the 20-minute mark, my rice will be perfect because, like I said, I've been doing this for years. I'm gonna turn off the flame. I am not gonna remove this lid. If I remove this lid, once the rice is done, it's gonna ruin the rice. I always turn the flame off and I let the rice sit minimum of 10 minutes, okay? It's usually like 15 or 20 by the time I get to it anyways, because I'm always like preparing other things. But minimum 10 minutes, do not remove this lid or else you're just gonna like be with like mushy rice. It's going to be nasty and you're going to have to throw it out and start over, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave all of the measurements below in the description box. So if you have any questions, you can always message me in the comment section, okay? Alrighty, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.